Good morning. Good morning, everyone. We'll now begin the morning prayer service with the Matsunorito prayer, followed by the words of light and words of prayer. Taka amahara ni kanzumarimasu. Kamurogi kamuromi no mikoto mochite sumemi oya. Kamuizanagi no mikoto tsukushi no hinu. Ano tachi hananu moto no awagi halani misogi. Araitama o toki ni narimaseru harai dono. Kamitachi moro moro no magago totsumi kegare o. Harai tamae kiyome tamae tomaosu. Oto no yoshi o amatsu kami konitsu. Kami ao yorozu no kami tachi tomo ni ame no fuchi koma no mini furitate te kikoshime seto. Kashikomi mamaosu. Miroku wo mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Miroku wo mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Meshia no mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Meshia no mikami mamori tamae saki hae tamae. Kan nagara tamachi haemase. Kan nagara tamachi haemase. Words of light. God is light, and where there is light, peace, happiness, and joy abound. And darkness, conflict, poverty, and disease pervade. For those who seek light and prosperity, come to the light, and call on the name of Messiah. Then you'll be saved. Words of prayer. God, I acknowledge that you are alive. Within me, you are alive. I thank you for nurturing me to be newly born as your child. May this blessing be shared with all. In the name of Messiah, which is one with Amesha Sama, I surrender myself to you. Please use me as you wish. Let us bow our heads in reverence to the divine image of Amesha Sama. Let us listen to Amesha Sama's teaching. The principle of nature farming. For people to thoroughly understand this principle, I must explain it through the spiritual science that God has revealed to me. For those of you whose minds and brains are accustomed to established science, my theory cannot be understood, no matter how hard you may try. This will make it rather difficult for you to grasp what I'm trying to say here, but I am confident that you will one day understand it, should you read my teachings, my words repeatedly, carefully, and meticulously. If you cannot, it means that your minds are trapped in scientific superstition, so you must free yourself from it. Now then, I will begin to deconstruct what the true essence of soil is through divine spiritual science. But before that, you need to be aware of the original significance of soil. A long time ago, when the Creator gave birth to humans, He prepared soil to make sure that it produced enough provisions to sustain them. When we sow seeds into it, shoots begin to appear. Stems, leaves, flowers, and fruits follow, and we happily take it in the harvest. Who is the greatest engineer other than soil who produces the harvest such grains of rice? We must pay the most careful attention to it, mustn't we? In soil, there is nature power. This must be the main subject for any scientific research. But science has made a grave miscalculation. It has put in focus on human power rather than nature power. So, what is this nature power? This is what I call X, which has arisen from the fusion of the elements of fire, water, and earth, or, in my interpretation, the sun, moon, and earth. As people know, at the center of this earth exists a mass of fire. This produces the heat of the earth. Trading through the crust, the spirit of the earth's heat fills the space up to the level of the stratosphere. There is a spiritual side and a physical side to this spirit. The physical side is what science calls nitrogen. The spiritual side has yet to be discovered. Together with this energy of the earth, there is the energy radiated from the sun, and there is the spirit of the element of fire. This also has two sides. The physical side is light and heat. The spiritual side has yet to be discovered. Also, there is the spirit radiated from the moon, the element of water. The spiritual side is water in its various forms. The spiritual side yet to be discovered. The three undiscovered spiritual sides of these elements unify, thus giving birth to X. It is by this X that everything in the universe is generated and nurtured. This X is simultaneously nothing and everything. It is also the source of the vital force of all things in the universe. Naturally, then, Even the growth of crops depends on this power of X. By recognizing this X and by loving and respecting the soil, that the performance of the soil surprisingly strengthens and improves. This is a true, only method of farming. There cannot be possibly be another way of doing it. ACO, volume 245, January 27, 1954. Dore. Good morning, everyone. I hope you and your families are all doing well, and we all can continue to serve the Lord God in the name of Messiah, which is one with Misha Sama. I don't know how the connection is. It showed here the connection was not doing well. I hope you can continue to dedicate and to serve with me during the service today. Also, today we have three different links for the service, so English, Portuguese, and Spanish. We will start doing the prayers in Spanish also at 11 o'clock New York time. When I read this teaching, I felt a huge connection to what we are seeing in our society today. Especially when we hear about this virus, we watch the news, but nobody talks about what Misha Sama is talking here. Nobody talks this X, all right? If it's hard for you to understand when I read it again. Try to read this teaching again. And Misha Sama made very, very clear. There is no way for us to understand
if we try to understand in a scientific approach everything that we see now. That's why Mr. Sama's teachings is completely different than what science is saying. The biggest problem we all know is because many people and most of scientists, they forget about this X, the power of nature, which is God itself. Once we start recognizing, right, why people die, why some people die and some recover. We have young people die from this virus. What I truly believe is this X. This virus, again, God is using it to forgive, to purify, and to save all of us. All of us. We have been already purified, forgiven, and saved. And God is showing us how He did that to us. And now is the moment for us to return back to God all the love that we are receiving from our Father. Here, in the end of the teaching, Meshu-sama make very clear, which actually Kyosho-sama is teaching us all the time. Kyosho-sama keep repeating that to us. And Meshu-sama teaches here. I will read it just a little bit to you so you can join me in this thought. Naturally then, even the growth of crops depends on this power of X. And so this power is the genuine and inexhaustible fertilizer. Endless fertilizer. God is the fertilizer that we have within us. It's right here. And God is using this all the moment. He's nurturing us all the moment. An example is the air that we breathe. Where the air comes from, who provides the air to us every day? This disease, people are dying because they can't breathe. And I believe is the moment for us to recognize where everything comes from. The air, the food. We see this X Meshu-sama calls, and Meshu-sama continues here. Therefore, it is by first recognizing this X, acknowledging the X exists. What is this X? Nature power. What is a nature power? It's God. It's providing everything, the creator. Second, by loving and respecting soil, that the performance of soil surprisingly strengthens and improves. Recognizing, all right? Recognizing, loving, and respecting. If someone's talking about soil, I'll go deeper. I talk about the divine essence, the Messiah that we all have within. That's why Kyosho-sama always teach us the divine essence, the power of Messiah that is within us, a soul named the Messiah that we all have it. As much as we say, as much as we recognize, giving love and respecting this divine essence, stronger it becomes. What we already have within. We don't need to manifest. It's already there. We just need to return to what is in there. We are out. Now is the process to going back to our true essence, our true origin. All right? Continue to say, as much as we say, as much as we use the sonic, our thoughts, our wishes, what we will, our hearts. This is the moment for us to surrender everything back into God's hands, starting from our own selves. May God and Mr. Sama bless you. I wish you a wonderful day. And I will stop the video now because I have to start the video for the Portuguese speakers. I'll see you tomorrow. May God and Mr. Sama bless you. Thank you so much.